Hello, everyone. Welcome to our lunch session, a bite of calm and self care lunch for leaders. So, welcome, everyone, and it's a great pleasure to be here with all of you today. So, let me ask you a question. Who agrees that self care is giving the world the best of you instead of what is left of you? Who agrees? Let me see if I can see some yeses at the comments. And actually, many of you, thank you for your responses first. Many of you agreed by saying, yes, my priority will be more me time when it comes to focusing on my well being in 2024 to become a shining female leader. But these leads us to another crucial question. And this question is, what comes to your mind when you think about more me time? Excuse me. When you think about better priority management, when you think about procrastination, what kind of ideas and thoughts come to your mind? So, let's together have a look from working through with my lovely clients or coaches. I prefer to say my coaches. When they think about me time, they feel guilty, or they think that is luxury. And there is also thinking that, okay, if I have me time, I will not be able to do XYZ task, and that will lead me to failure, and leading to fear of failure. And if we go through time and priority management, many common thoughts are, I don't have time, I should do XYZ, should. I'm the only one who can do this. No one can do better than me. I need to control all the situation, or I can't say no. And if we go through procrastination, uh, I should do this first, then I will do the main one. It's hard to start, or it's hard to figure out that task now, I will do later. And behind all this, sometimes we are aware, sometimes we are not, and we say to ourselves, I'm not good enough, I'm not ready yet. And if you look at all these me time, time and priority management, and procrastination, they have in common negative thinking patterns accompanied by negative emotions. And we know that these negative beliefs or thought patterns are called limiting beliefs. They are like the weeds, and they are about what we hold about ourselves and the world and the circumstances. So, and let's move forward. What is groundbreaking? We know that pathways in the brain are made by connection between neurons, and these neural pathways, when two neurons are connected by axons, there and uh, sticky the extensions, that is called neural pathways. And these neural pathways are like grooves in the road maps of our brain, And these neural pathways are formed by thinking patterns. And more you think the same pattern, you more act in the same way, and these neural pathways become stronger and stronger. And what glues these neural pathways to each other is the chemicals called emotions. So that is why they say that thoughts create emotions or emotions create thinking. So it is chicken from egg, egg from chicken. They always support, and behavior is the outcome of the interaction between thinking and feeling. So myth is neural pathways that are usually formed during childhood until the young adulthood cannot be created during adulthood. It's too late and they are so rigid. And the fact is, we know from the new evidence in science, groundbreaking science, especially from neuroplasticity, new neural pathways can be created during adulthood. Okay, this is not going to be a session for neuroplasticity or teaching, but to give you an idea how important it is to become aware that your thinking patterns and thereby your emotions can be changed. And in order to have new pathways, new behaviors, in order to overcome your limiting beliefs or old neural pathways, you need to create new patterns, new neural pathways. And this is what we call neuroplasticity, as highlighted in the Forbes. And also, it is about brain agility, but this will not come by doing by simple tasks or daily tasks like doing some daily Sudoku or crosswords. Is highlighted in the Forbes from the science, we need that it needs regular practice. We call self-discipline every day. You need to practice this new creating and supporting your new habits, new neural pathways, and then just making your brain more agile. And when it comes to, let's say, time management, ch- going deep into the belief that, oh, I don't have time, I'm not good enough, or having me time, I feel guilty because I have to do this. You need to leave all these old behavioral patterns and start to say that, okay, that is my own right to have self-care, because first I need to take care of myself, nurture myself so that I can help others. So you need to develop this new thinking pattern. Rather than saying, I don't have time, you start to build, okay, I have time. I'm not good at time management. I'm becoming good at time management, and so on. And also, you can see all these neuroplasticity and studies at dementia showing us that neural pathways can be shifted in the positive direction. And actually, mindfulness and having me time is really important. This is again from studies starting from 2020s, showing when you have more mindful or me time, gray matter in prefrontal cortex of your brain gets larger. What does it mean? What does it mean? It means that you become more creative, you are more sharp, laser focused, and your cells get older slower. And this is shown by studies how gray matter gets larger when you do mindfulness exercises. So, if you remember, 3 steps to calm and powerful minds, one of the most powerful master approach under one umbrella to have a better time and priority management, to have more time, and to stop procrastination. One core approach was PCR, pause at the moment, calm down, and then rethink. Pause, calm, and rethink. So if you remember, it doesn't show the video, but I will share like this. So for example, these lunch sessions are created to give you a little bit space to calm down and practice breathing exercises. Breathing exercises are not the only exercises to make us calm. I will share other exercises in other sessions, but let's remember what we did last time. So let's close our eyes. Let's take a deep breath in. Let's take a deep breath out. One more time. Let's take a deep breath in. Let's take a deep breath out. And while you are breathing in, imagine that calmness flows to you. Imagine that calmness flows to you and it away all the negative feelings. This calmness is a wind, is a breeze, takes away all the uneasiness, all the discomfort, all the negative emotions away from you, and feel calmness in your body, in every cell. And I will give you 30 seconds to take a deep breath in, to take a deep breath out. And while you are breathing in, feeling calmness, just 30 seconds, practice with me, feeling calmness flowing to you. Okay? Now take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And if you have a paper, you can now write that my 5 tasks that are really, really, really important for you and they are non-negotiable. And among those 5, one of them should be me time. Okay. And let's say one of those 5 is the one that you procrastinate and you, okay, what kind of thoughts come along with that task? That is the key. Just write down without judging. Write down, for example, I'm not good enough. Okay, write it down. And now what kind of feelings come? Stressful, scary, write it down. And then what is the fact about I'm not good at budgeting? Is it true? Have it has it been always like that? Just think what is the fact. And then rethink, PCR, rethink, reimagine, and I'm getting better at, or I can ask help, or I can delegate this. And then how you feel. And it is same for me time. What do you think about me time? How do you feel about me time? What is the fact about that? And how you can rethink and refeel about me time. Just write it down while you are continuing to breathing and out. Okay. And finally, The key here is accountability partner. My guru and role model, Marshall Goldsmith, you may have heard, he is the number one leadership development coach for CEOs and C-suite. He even has an accountability partner, even though he is the best coach in the world. Every night, he calls his accountability partner and goes through his daily goals. How did he achieve, or how he can do better through accountability partner? So we are social beings and we are not programmed to achieve alone. Okay, and this is also from latest study showing that people underestimate their capability to motivate themselves without performance-based extrinsic incentives. In other words, people usually underestimate their capability to motivate themselves, or people usually easily give up or forget to exercise or perform these mindfulness or me time or better time management skills every day as a self discipline if they don't have accountability partners. So accountability partner is not someone who tells you what to do. Actually, accountability partner is the one who holds you uh, accountable on your new pathway. So we can talk more about how to establish more me time, better time priority management. And I can, if you agree, I can be your accountability partner for 30 minutes during we have a virtual coffee chat. So just scan the barcode if you want to have a virtual and friendly chat. Just if you want, just scan and let's have a virtual coffee. Okay. And yeah, I'm checking something. Okay. So thank you very much for your attendance and watching this live or watching it after in your own time and in your own pace after it is recorded. It's all fine. And I'm looking forward to see you here next week at the same time. And take care of yourself and keep yourself calm and have more me time for yourself. So, have a lovely day and bye bye.